Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going thrifting again. This is part 4 of November Thrift and Tell. This has been so fun. Probably one of the most fun videos I've ever done. I love it. It's been so fun and I love that you guys have enjoyed it too. I'm running in here real quick. I've got a little bit of time before a basketball game. That's always my life right now, is going between basketball game, basketball practice, and that's pretty much when I have time to thrift. So I'm running into this thrift store real quick. You guys gave me some great suggestions in the last video in the comments, and I read through all of them and they were great. So it was hard to pick, but I thought there were 2 that really stuck out to me that I thought was really fun, because a lot of the other baskets that I've done so far, I will link the playlist below if you guys haven't seen all the videos, but I have 3 other videos that I've done and they were very specific, where we were looking for like this item, you know, specific things. Or one person suggested a crafter's basket. One suggested a book lover's basket. And I'm like, oh, those would be so fun, either of those. So I'm gonna keep that in mind and just see what I find. And whatever, if I find books right away or if I find craft stuff right away, then I might just go with that basket. So I'm not exactly sure which one we'll do, but I think it'll be fun. I'm not even sure who I will gift it to, but I'm sure I can think of somebody. So I'm really excited about that. So anyway, if you guys are excited, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all these fun videos. We are gonna head inside now and see what we can find. All right, wish me luck. of rearranging for Thanksgiving because we're hosting Thanksgiving. So there's a bunch of weird stuff in here, so just ignore that. I think I'm going to put the couch somewhere else and then I have stuff on top of it. But we look like slobs right now. But I want to show you guys real quick my gift because it's my friend's birthday today and I want to get her the gift. So I have to show you guys before I do my full video. So I will show you the other stuff that I got at the thrift store this week. But the basket that I decided to do, my original one that I was trying to do was reading basket or a craft basket. I wasn't having any great luck with anything, with books or with, I don't know. There were a couple random crafty things, but I couldn't really think of anybody to give it to. So I don't want to buy stuff that I'm not going to give to anybody. Then I was at like the 4th thrift store that I've been to in the last week trying to do this challenge. This one was harder, which is crazy. But at this last thrift store, I found one thing that inspired me to get something for a friend who I knew had a birthday coming up. So that's what this is a little birthday basket. So sometimes thrifting does go from like you were going one direction and you go one totally different direction, but it can still inspire things. And that's what this did. So the first thing that inspired this basket that I actually didn't end up buying with this really, I don't know if I don't think I even showed it, but it was this really cute big plate. It was kind of like a country brown, like a tan. And it said, oh, what did it say? Make memories or something. But it was like very, I wish I had taken a picture, but I didn't. But anyway, it reminded me of her. It was very like country, and we live in Amish country. So anyway, I thought she would like it. So my plan was I picked it up. I think it was $1.50. So I was like, I'm going to make cookies, put cookies on it, and I'll give her that. And then I found this other thing. I'm like, this is even better. So I put the plate back. So I found this really cute jar. She has 2 little boys. So you always need something to put cookies in, and she loves to bake. So that was another thing I was looking for her. This just inspired me to think about her. So I started looking for cookbooks, and really all the cookbooks were like old, and I don't know, I couldn't find any that were like up to date and like, I don't know, that somebody would like. So I didn't end up doing a cookbook, but that was along the lines of this. So I don't know yet. I may actually fill this up with something. I haven't had time to bake yet. That was my plan, but it's still a really cute cookie jar, and it's huge. So this was $6.50 for this. What's it say? Treats and Sweets. So cute. And this is a Hallmark. It still has the Hallmark tag on it, but I thought that was really cute. Found this basket at the same store. And sometimes baskets are like either small or, I don't know, old looking, like not cute. But I was like, this is really cute. Could be Christmassy, but also, so when I got this all together, I was like, well, first of all, this matches this really well. So that's cute. And then, let me show you the other 2 things, and I'll show you the final product. Then I was like, this is how you do a half thrifted gift, half buy new stuff. So this gift probably cost me about maybe 20 bucks altogether because I wanted to fill it with other stuff, and I wasn't having any luck thrifting. So I went to Walmart, and I got this really cute mug with a little strawberry there. And, oh, that's the tag. But this is so cute. She loves gardening. She's a huge gardener. So that was perfect for her. I love that it's little strawberries all over this. That is so cute. So that, and then I found this blanket. This was just a cheap like $6 blanket or something. So, but it was really pretty, and I felt like it went perfectly with this mug. So I thought that was really cute. So when I put it all together, how cute is that? See? Like, you can't really see the mug where it's at. Let me flip the camera. See, how cute is that? Don't mind the flashcards. I just thought that was a really cute little basket, and I think she'll love it. So I may put some paper in there to kind of fluff it up, but everything matched so well, and it even matches the basket, which I thought was super cool. But the other thing that I'm going to do is, she is a big reader too. So I have a bunch of books that I got last year. I got this, it was like $9.99 from christianbook.com. Actually, that was not last year. It was a couple years ago. But it was like $9.99 for 20 books or something. Or maybe it was for 15 books. it was like $9.99 for like this whole big box of books, and they were all brand new. And I've read some, but there's a bunch that I haven't read that are brand new sitting on my shelf. So I'm actually gonna wrap up a couple of those and put those in here too, because she likes to read and I'm never gonna have time to read them. So I'll show you a picture here. That is what the finished product is. If not, then just imagine it if I didn't get my act together and get a picture before I sent it. But this worked out really good. So in a little bit, I will come back and I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff that I got at all the thrift stores from this week. Show you guys the rest of the stuff that I got on all my thrift store trips for the last, it's been at least a week or so. It's been very busy and crazy, and I had gone to a few thrift stores in our area, and then one of my friends, you guys may know her from a couple years ago from YouTube. She used to have a channel called Just Making It Work, and she doesn't do YouTube anymore, but she's one of my sweet friends that I've met on YouTube, and she lives in another state and was flying into Columbus, and I got to hang out with her for like an hour. So that was very exciting. So I drove down there. It's a bit of a hike to get to Columbus, but it was awesome to be able to see her for a little bit. And we just sat and talked for about an hour or so. But then I had the rest of the day down in Columbus, so I got to shop down there, and one of my favorite thrift stores is down there. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got, because I did get some good stuff. I'm in my bathroom because this is where I keep my Christmas presents. I have this nice big tub here, and I don't really use it much. I'm not much of a bath person. It's used sometimes by the kids, but from November to December, I keep the presents in here and I cover it with a blanket and nobody touches it. So that is wonderful that my kids don't want to ruin the surprise. So they come in here and hang out with me while I'm getting ready in the morning, and nobody tries to peek, but this is where my presents are. So I'm gonna grab some stuff and show you real quick. Okay, so the one store that I went to, I decided that I'm gonna try to whisper so nobody hears, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But I saw one really cute sweatshirt. My girls, they hadn't actually given me their, or nobody had given me their Christmas list yet. So I was just going off of what I think they'd like, which I do anyway. But I found a really cute sweatshirt, and that inspired me to be like, let me find 3 new sweatshirts for all the girls. So this is what I found. And these all looked really cute and new. All 3 can almost wear the same size. 2 of them can wear the same size. So I'll probably tell them if they want to trade, they can. But my one daughter at her work, she wears like a t-shirt, and then she wears sometimes wears a zip up over top. So I found this really pretty green little hoodie for her. I think these were about $5 a piece. But I thought it was a really good deal because this looks like it's brand new. What's the brand? A New Day. What is that? Target, I think. So that was a really cute little zip up, and I think it'll be kind of cropped, but she would wear it with a t-shirt and jeans. So I got that for my oldest. This one that I thought was really cute for my middle girl. I don't know that brand, but this was really cute and looks like something, she does not have anything like this, but it looked brand new. See, that's the thing, like this is probably, how much would this be at like Target or on Amazon? It'd probably be at least $12, probably more. Well, it was like $5 and it's brand new. Or I mean, it looks brand new, you know? I don't know if it was worn or not, but you can tell when they're in like really good shape. Then I found this one for my youngest girl. I thought this was really cute. I liked the little penguins. And then it says something about like, this is environmentally friendly, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, made of 70, what does it say? The world is made up of 70% water, and it's our duty to protect and preserve it. I just like the penguins. But I looked it up. The brand is, I don't know, how do you say that? Pangea, something like that. I was like, I bet this is like a big brand, because it says it on the back too, which seemed like kind of a trendy something. I don't know. It looked like it was probably expensive. I looked this up and it was like $150. Like, I think the business has gone out of the it's a little wrinkled because I had it rumpled up in the bag, but I think the business has, maybe it looked from quick glance like the business is not around anymore, but you can go on eBay and get stuff like this. Like this exact sweatshirt was like $150 on eBay. So $5 was a really good deal. I always try to get books. I just have to take the sticker off the front of these. These were, I feel like that's Sam's Club. I think that's like a Sam's Club sticker, isn't it? So it was 11 bucks at Sam's Club. What did I pay? I don't have my receipt in here. I tried to keep everything together, but I'll let you guys know at Christmas time when I do my Christmas haul how much everything was. But I found this Nancy Drew Diaries book, which my oldest used to read, and I think my youngest daughter would like this. It's in like perfect condition. It's like a soft, like probably fake leather bound book. But I found that one. I was like, oh, I'll get that for her. And then I found this one. So it's volume 1 and volume 2. How cool is that? Like if I'd gotten that from Sam's Club, it would have been what was it? $21, $22. And I got it for like probably $2. Like I think they're about $1 a piece. So yay. And then I found this for my son, Kate DiCamillo. We've read some of her other books before. What does she write? I can't think of what she's written, but I know we've read some of her books before. But anyway, this is 3 adventures on Decawoo Drive. It's got 3 different stories in one book, and I thought that would be nice and doable for him. It was a nice big chapter book with some pictures and stuff, so I got that for my son. I think the kids' books were about 50 cents. And then my husband and my son love camping. This is Tales from America's National Parks, Campfire Stories. Hardback books. I think this might have been like, hardback books were maybe $1, I think, for kids' books. But this was cool because not only is it campfire stories, they love to camp. They actually just went camping last night in like a remote cabin with a couple buddies. And but we also, a couple years ago, took a trip around the US, and I'll link that above. I think I did a thrift haul. If you're curious about that, I'll try to link that above. But we saw a bunch of different national parks, and this says Acadia National Park, Great Smoky Mountains, Rocky Mountain, Zion, Yosemite, and Yellowstone. So he'll, like my son, will think that's really cool, but I think him and Dad can read those together. It's a nice, pretty book. I went to Burlington and got some new stuff too. So if you're not thrifting or you don't find a lot of luck thrifting, if you can go to like a Burlington, a TJ Maxx, a Ross, a Marshall's, they have some really cool, cheap stuff. So I do have some of that in here, but I won't show you because of the thrift haul video. But the same thrift store that I love, my son asked recently for a dartboard, and I'm like, okay, we could do that. So I was gonna start looking for one. This is still in the packaging, and it was only, where's the price tag? $3.99. So I thought that was a great deal considering it's brand new. They had a lot of really good games. I was at the thrift store with my son. No, we were looking at an ad for Ollie's, I think. And they had something like this where they were like these 3D puzzles that you color and then you put them together. And he thought it was really cool, but all the ones in the ad were butterflies. And he was like, oh, I don't want that. So I found this one, and I'm gonna actually give it to him and my daughter, like my son who's 10 and my daughter who's 12. I'm gonna give it to both of them together. So like she could have a butterfly, but he could easily do the plane, the house, you know, the Eiffel Tower, the train. Like he's gonna love this. It's so cool. But it's got all the pieces in there. I opened it up, and like, here's the thing. This is why I love thrifting. Like whoever this was given to never used it. My kids get stuff that they don't use either. So we all know we have that, but like these have never been taken out of packaging. It still has the markers. So I thought that was really cool. So that was only $1.99, but I'm gonna give it to both of them together. I'm trying to get him stuff. He needs to do stuff. His mind like is always running, and he needs to like do stuff with his hands and do stuff with his mind. So I thought this was really cool. I got him one of these a couple years ago that was like very complicated, but I think, so he struggled to do it on his own. So I was like, Dad had to help him with that one. But I think this one he could do on his own now that he's big. This has, it's still in the shrink wrap. This was only $1.99. And I've seen these before, and these are like expensive. I've seen these at, you know, like fancy toy store type of things. But anyway, the cooler part was it's a treasure box, which he is fascinated with safes and treasure boxes and things like that. But you have to put it all together, all these little pieces you put together, and then you can see the gears work. I mean, this is like such a cool thing for $1.99. I also found this. These were all at the same store. I thought this was so cool. This was a bot maze. I just thought this looked really cool, like something you set the maze up. This is Keva. Oh, I have Keva brand blocks. We have some of those. You set up the little maze with that stuff, and then you try to send the balls through and flick it. It's almost like a ping pong game and a maze and a building thing. You have to use your brain. Like, it seemed really cool. So that was only $2.99. I can't remember if I showed you guys this in the last video or if this is a new find. I can't remember. It's in here with the Christmas stuff. So I'll show you. Our family recently, we were trying to find something to watch as a family, it's hard to find stuff that entertains everybody from, you know, grown-ups, 16-year-old, all the way down to 10. Anyway, we started watching Deal or No Deal, and that's actually really fun because then you can guess. And I think we played it like everybody picked their package, and if anybody actually got that package, they got to like pick what we had for dinner or something. It was really fun. So anyway, I found this Deal or No Deal card game. I think it was brand new. Yes, look, they're still in the wrapping. That's the cool thing. Like, people are given games as gifts, and then they never play them, and they give them to the thrift store, and then we get them brand new. This is only $2.50, but I got this. I think this will be fun for us to actually play together because we love this show. So I think that's pretty much everything that I got. I put everything away and I didn't have time to film until today. So I was looking around seeing if I missed anything. I don't know. I think that's pretty much everything. I did get some stuff at new stores, like I said too, but that was a pretty good thrift haul. I was excited about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. My encouragement to you is to try to thrift this Christmas. You can get nice things for friends. And like I did with the basket in today's video, half the stuff in the basket was thrifted, including the basket, and then half the stuff was brand new. So you can do that too. So you can combine the two. You don't have to thrift everything in the basket, but it's cool if you can. That's nice too. So I just encourage you guys to do that. I think, you know, be smart. If there's somebody that would totally flip out by you getting something thrifted, don't get it for them. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who would appreciate it, and it helps you save money. I think in the long run, it's great for everybody, and it's unique. I love getting unique stuff. I hope you have a fun Christmas season. I will be doing a lot more thrifting. November's almost over, I think. So this might be the last November Thrift and Tell, but I really had fun doing this. Thanks for being here. Thank you for encouraging me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy thrifting. See you guys next time. Bye.